Hi, this is Jay Ryan. Evidentiary notes is the material that is very important to the Katelyn Markham investigation that needs to be separated from the podcast episodes so you, the audience, can process the details. I will refer to evidentiary notes during the podcast while breaking down the case, but it will be in pieces, along with the new evidence supporting or contradicting these notes. The clip you will hear today is that of John Carter talking to reporters at the first search party, which happened approximately 48 hours after Katelyn was discovered missing. A lot of these comments have been used as the backbone of the case, whether the comments were true or false. Please pay close attention to John's comments in this clip.
That she was texting me about the things that I had to do and things like that, and I said, okay, well, I'll take care of it and all this stuff. She's like, oh, I kind of wanted to be there, but it's okay, and blah, blah, blah. Then she sent me a picture of herself. It was like a picture of a picture. She's very artistic, and she loves to show me her work and stuff like that. So Katelyn sent me a picture of her, and that was the last message I got. And then that night, when I got home, it was kind of late. I was with some friends after I went to her house, and I was watching TV and stuff like that, and I decided to send her a good morning text message. And normally when she wakes up, she's like, oh, thank you for the message, I love you, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, and she didn't do that, but I assumed that maybe she had to wake up, go to work really quick, she was getting late or something, she didn't respond. I kept texting her, no response. I call her, no response. So then I went to my manager at work and I said, is it okay if I go to her house and see if she's okay? I went to her house, her car was still there. That made me worried because she should be at work. So I ran inside. I mistakenly didn't check to see if the door was locked. I just put my key in and went in and went up to her room, and she wasn't there. Her dog was in there, which he's never there. He usually goes into the bathroom where he's got a bed and some food and water and stuff, but he wasn't in there, or he was in her room, and honestly, he went to the bathroom in the room, and you could tell it had been there for a while. So I knew she hadn't been in her room for a while, and that freaked me out. So I immediately called friends, family, police, everything I could do to get my fiance back. Katelyn is the love of my life. I've been with her for 6 years. We've been engaged for a year. Today would be exactly a year. Today's also her birthday. And I really miss her. I miss Katelyn a lot, and I love Katelyn a lot, and I really, really want to see her again. And if anybody can do anything, please do something.
Any idea what could have happened?
I don't even know anyone that would do that. She's literally the sweetest girl. I mean, she's so nice and caring, and I don't even have any, like, her friends are my friends, and my friends are her friends, except for the friends that are at her school, but that's school friends. I mean, they just don't seem suspicious to me. I have no one in mind. I have nothing in mind. She would never just leave. She's too pragmatic. She would never just take off and go somewhere. And I can't explain it. I don't know.
So it must be pretty scary right now.
I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified. I just want to find Katelyn and celebrate her birthday with her and go to Red Lobster like she was planning. That's all I want to do.
Any signs of, like, a robbery or anything of that?
There was no signs of a break-in. When I went into her room, she has hats on her bedpost, and those were knocked off, and there was a pencil holder that was knocked off, but Murphy was in there, her dog. And he could have, and the pencil holder's right in front of the window. He could have jumped up to look out the window and knocked the pencils off and jumped off the bed. I mean, he was in there for a long time, it seems.
So look at the timeline. What time did you leave her from hanging out that night?
I left at around 11:30, something like that.
On Saturday night?
Saturday night, yes.
And you were, like, running errands for your trip, or what was that?
Well, to be honest, she wanted me to burn some legal documents for her because she didn't want anyone to get them out of the trash or anything like that, and she doesn't have a fire pit at her house, but my friend has a fire pit. So I was going to my friend's house to burn those documents, and it was just bills and her class schedules and stuff like that, just stuff she didn't want anyone else to take and find out. Exactly.
Right, okay. And then what time did you check the photo from her?
I got it, I remember looking at it, it said 12:52, but to be honest, those photos come in so slowly, it could have been way earlier than that she sent it, and I just got it at 12:52, you know?
What was it a photo of?
It was just a picture of her. I mean, I can pull it up, it's on my phone.
I mean, what was she doing and where was she, do you know?
She was at her house, she was about to go to bed.
Tell us a little bit about her. I understand she had 2 jobs, right? She was a student.
This was the last message. And it was just this picture of her. And it was a picture that her boss took from her co-op job. And she just wanted to show it to me. And I don't know if I can turn it sideways. That. Yeah. Sorry. That was the last thing she sent. I mean, other than that, she was like, the messages before it were, you know, I just burned them, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, I kind of wanted to be there to see it, blah, blah, blah. And then you know, she sent me that picture message after that, and then nothing. Just nothing. And I assumed she was asleep at the time. I mean, that's of course.
Wasn't going through depression or anything?
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, she was geared up to graduate. She's ready for her birthday. She's ready for everything. And you know, we've been talking about going to Colorado for days. I mean, if she was scared, she would have said something. But
And Colorado's a trip,
we were going to try and move there for a couple years, you know, kind of push ourselves out into the world and start growing up and stuff like that. I mean, it was time. I mean, we were in the safety net of our parents and all that stuff, and we wanted to get out. We wanted to be that way. So pretty much. I mean, that's all it was.
So you feel like since she was so organized and everything, that there has to be something suspicious?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know who would do it. Or if anybody did it, or I mean, I don't know. It's so up in the air, and I just want Katelyn back. No, the last time I talked to her was Saturday night.
Okay.
And then I left at around 11:30, and then we were texting Saturday night about the documents and stuff like that.
When did you go over to her townhouse to check on it and found the dog and everything?
Around 7:30.
The next day?
Yeah,
Sunday?
because she was supposed to get back from work at around 7:30.
At night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all day long she...
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've been calling her and you couldn't get in touch with her, and I imagine that, you know, you guys are young, you texting all day long to each other.
Yeah, and I had sent her so many texts, and I mean, like after the good morning message, I was a little worried, but I just figured she was busy. It was just a busy time for her, so.
Was her wallet missing or anything?
No, her purse was in her room. Her keys were in her purse in her room, along with everything that she would normally take with her when she leaves, except for it was her cell phone. Those are the only things that were missing, and yeah.
Have they been able to look at her cell phone on the GPS tracker, you guys?
Not at all. No, they weren't able to ping it, and if anyone knows how to ping a phone with it being turned off, that would be the greatest thing ever. So
She ran out of juice or something on the phone?
I guess, or something happened to it, or whatever.
What was the last hour that you spent with her like? Do you remember were you talking about your future?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Colorado and all that stuff, and we were talking about just the document, her wanting me to do those things for her, and you know, even if I worked an 8-hour day, I'd still come back and do anything for her. I'd always clean up for her, you know, vacuum her house, anything like that, because she's way more busy than me. She has 2 jobs, and she goes to school. I mean, she deserves to be taken care of, and that's how I feel about it.
This concludes Evidentiary Notes number 1. Introduction number 2, The Discovery, will come out this Friday. Please join me then. If you like this podcast, please subscribe, like, rate, and review. If you would like to support this podcast, please go to the Gone at 21 Facebook page. There you will see a GoFundMe link pinned to the top of the wall. Just press the link, and any amount you're willing to give will be greatly appreciated. I'm Jay Ryan. Take care.